Hi, what we're showing you here right now is our X32 Thinset. It's a thin to thick bed mortar, but the difference with this Thinset, it's made very, very creamy, and at that creamy consistency it'll still support a heavy tile. Its design is for moisture sensitive, heavy ungaged stone because it can go from thin to thick. It makes it easier to set ungaged stone, and the reason it was designed for moisture sensitive stone is it's a Thinset that has self-drying technology in it, which means it chemically takes the water within it and it dries within, it cures within. So at a thick installation there is no shrinkage of the material because there's no evaporation of the water. This product will actually cure underwater. There are companies around the world that use this Thinset to fix pool tiles with scuba equipment on so they do not have to drain the pool. And it's also rapid setting, walkable in an hour and a half, groutable in 3 hours. What we've done to show you a couple of examples is we have some quarry tile here that we set with a 3/8 notch, and we're going to be grouting this later, but that lets you, just to give you an example of a thin bed. And what I'm going to show you here is we're going to install a 12 by 12. You can see how creamy this is. Very, very creamy, not stiff. And what I'm going to show you is that you can put this down up to a little over an inch thick without any type of shrinkage and without any type of sagging. So you can see how thick that is. And you put that down very, very, I wouldn't say very, very loose, but it's loose consistency, which makes it easy to get out of the bucket, easy to trowel, easy to key into the substrate, into the tile. You can see how well that bonded to it. But what we're also going to show you is that that consistency, that's about an inch thick. We're going to put some weight on it to show that it has superior anti-sag properties to it. There's no compression of the Thinset. The tile will not move. So if you're doing a floor where they don't give you the time or the money to prep the floor with a self-leveler or some kind of material to fill in the undulation, this is a perfect product, because what it does is it allows you to go from thin to thick without any shrinkage, and it allows you to get that floor nice and flat or to the height that you need. So it actually helps you expedite the job, and because it's also rapid setting, you will not have to worry about somebody, you know, coming in and walking on it and having to wait a couple of days for it to cure and whatnot. Also, as I showed you before, this product actually, because of the technology self-drying, you can see how sticky this is. This will actually cure underwater. We're going to go over here and I'm going to put my little meatball in this little container of water over here. And we'll come back to it in about an hour and it'll be hard as a rock. If you do a close-up on that, you can see that the Thinset is not dissolving. It's actually a hydrophobic properties, which means it repels water. So we'll come back to that in about an hour and show you how hard it is. And that's our X32 Thinset.